What's going on, everybody? It's your boy K1 the Collector here, and today I'm talking to you guys about the Myfaction update that just came out today. But by the time y'all see this, it will have been yesterday because I am making this on a Sunday. So this Monday, I'm telling you guys this patch update fixed two major exploits, and I'm glad wasn't. I mean, it was public knowledge, but I mean, not too many people recognized it, but some people definitely did. So, guys, it's mainly things that popped up in ranked, and you guys know that I am a ranked player. That is what I do. I am currently Sapphire right now. I play a lot of online, so ranked online is what it affected. I mean, but you could really go into any mode in Myfaction and utilize this stuff. So, number one, the one thing that you could do is say, okay, my go-to card right now, what I think it might be the best card in the game right now, Stone Cold Steve Austin 97, Bald and Bodacious from Faction Wars. He is a boss from the Bald and Bodacious team. He's a Ruby, so that's the card that I go to. So say I wanted to use him in a Faction Wars, I mean, in a rank match, I could go to his move set in base game. So like literally, I could go to his Riggs move set, boom, finisher, boom. I could change his finisher to the freaking Crossroads or Pay Dirt, the two best finishers in the game. I could literally go to Stone Cold, go here, be like, boom, give him Pay Dirt or something like that. Or I could, boom, give him Crossroads, the two best finishers in the game because they're unreversible. Or I could go to Light Attack, give him the right jab or something like that. Or I could go to a Yokozuna from the Bloodline, who's also one of the better cards in my faction right now. I could go to him and give him Stone Cold Steve Austin's animations. Like, I could do something like that if I wanted to. And then I can proceed to go into ranked, and I can use those moves, you can totally change your cards and move sets. So changing that character in the game, if you go to Stone Cold Steve Austin 97 and you have a Stone Cold Steve Austin 97 card, he will now have whatever moves you just put on him. If you go to Yokozuna, if you go to a Yokozuna and you have a Yokozuna card, that Yokozuna will have whatever moves you just put on him. So I'm telling you guys, I'm in ranked one time, and I'm so confused, but I didn't think that much about it because the guy wasn't that good, so I won the match in like a minute. But the dude starts off the match, he has an Undertaker from Faction Wars. He starts off the match and does a springboard, like a handspring springboard as his first move. Like, it was nuts. And then I'm fighting Shawn Michaels, who has all these crazy strikes. He's starting off all combos with the quick jab. And so Shawn Michaels does have a couple, like one or two jabs in his moveset, but none of them are combo starters for his light attack. His dude has a light attack combo star. I mean, they doing all kinds of stuff. He doing military presses with, it's crazy stuff. You could do that. So, but now you can no longer do that, which is game breaking. I mean, just imagine you can put Crossroads on any superstar you wanted to do. You can put Pay Dirt on any superstar you wanted to put it on. I don't actually think Pay Dirt is called Pay Dirt anymore because of Shelton Benjamin leaving, but the jumping complete shot is one of the best finishers in the game, which is why last year Amethyst Shelton Benjamin that came out in live events was one of the best cards in the game because you could not reverse that move. And that's why Cody Rhodes is probably the best person in this game because he has an almost unreversible signature and a pretty much totally unreversible finisher. Like, it's like I've only reversed a Crossroad like once in my life, and I have not been able to replicate it again. But yeah, so the other thing that has been fixed is that I still think it might be slightly OP, but Faction Wars armor, right? So of course that has been pretty much offline. People are not really too worried about it. But if you don't know, you haven't played Faction Wars, if you look at my cards up there in the top left corner, you see the little purple bar below John Cena 2002. That is armor for you guys who have not played Faction Wars. So, but now the armor actually goes down. So like when you used to put armor on people, the armor never moved, it never went down, it never budged. It was just permanent. You had armor. You didn't have armor. You had invincibility. Is what you had. So you could not take damage in spite of, it doesn't matter how many times you got hit. Now the armor works. And the other exploit that I actually never saw, I heard about, I never encountered, I should say, and I heard about and I saw elsewhere. You could bring the armor into ranked. So the OP invincibility, you could basically come into a ranked Myfaction match with armor on and a custom move set. So you could have an invincible Undertaker with Roman Reigns slash Stone Cold Steve Austin slash Rey Mysterio's moveset and just go nuts. Like, yes, this is something that you can do. But thank God that you can no longer do that. So you guys kind of get it. Bringing armor and putting armor on your Myfaction cards and being able to go in any mode with just full armor on, you can no longer do that. You can no longer change your cards' movesets and make them OP. Can't do that. But one thing that this game did not patch, and this does not just relate to Myfaction, this is all online play. When you are getting pinned, and I tried to get footage of this, guys, but it's kind of hard to get footage of that because it's kind of by chance. When you are getting pinned, the pin mini game, right? So if we go to, I believe we'll go to options and then go to gameplay, right? The pin mini game, timed or rapid. Rapid is the X when you're spamming X to get out of it, and the button press, you got to fill up the circle by spamming X. Or timed is when you flick the right stick up when you're in the red bar. So if you are fighting somebody, the pin mini game totally depends on who you are fighting. So say your opponent pins you and they have on rapid, but you have on time. You always play on time. You always flick the right stick up to kick out. It doesn't matter. If they pin you and you have on rapid, if they pin you and they have on rapid, even if your setting is on time, you're going to all of a sudden be caught off guard and have to rapidly press X, which is totally inconvenient, right? You're in a match, you're in the flow of a match, you're playing you're playing on your settings, so you're assuming that your settings will be applicable to what you're doing. You get pinned, you're ready to flick up, you have to kick out, you only have about 3 seconds to kick out. You getting ready to kick out, you finna flick up. You lost about a whole second realizing, oh my God, I have to spam X. That loses a lot of matches. It is not good, especially if we have ranked. We cannot have players losing matches like that. It has gotten me before in the past. I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of dominant now, so your boy don't mean be getting pinned like that, but it's happened one time before though. I didn't get pinned, but I almost lost the match because of that. So, but we cannot have this anymore. We have to have it. If your thing is on time, no matter what what your opponent's thing is on, you're gonna have timed pins. If your thing is on rapid, doesn't matter what your opponent's pin thing is on, you're gonna have the rapid mini game. It should just be whatever your settings are, not what their settings are. So yes, that's something that has to be changed, but that's really the only thing. I do think this patch did a couple more things, but those are those two things that I said. Oh, blood is off. Why? Those are pretty much the two things that are like the biggest deal. So, but yeah, that's really all I got for y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Till next time, I will see you guys later, man. Peace out.